Alright, in this video we're going to talk about property fields. All your property fields show up in every property record inside of your REI Pebble account. You can see in this property record here, we have the property field sections here: property details, acquisition info, due diligence reports, comparables, and so on and so forth. These are called property field sections. Within each section, you'll find property fields. Under this section here, you'll see they have county, APN acreage, legal description, owner name, and owner address. This is actually a default property section and property fields that come with every single property record. Every other section after that and every other field is customizable. If you ever wanted to edit any of these fields, you'll go ahead and hit the little pencil icon and start filling in what you need to fill in. You have drop-downs, checkboxes, and text fields and large text fields as well. Now, all of these property fields can be populated when you import your property records through the campaign creation process. When you're creating a campaign and aligning your column headers to your property fields, that's how we bring in the data right into the properties records. Now, as mentioned, you can customize all of these sections, and let's just go ahead and do that now. First of all, let's head over to the settings section. Inside of your settings, you're just going to head over to the top here that says property fields. And you can see here, this is where you can edit all of your property fields. As mentioned earlier, these are the property field sections, and these are the actual field itself. So you can see details here. And if I look at this property, you can see this is the corresponding details section where it says school district, treasurer, account number, and so on and so forth. You can see those fields aligning right here. So you can reorder any of these fields. As well, you can rename or edit any of these fields by just simply clicking and typing over it. These keys are going to be the label for when you're using our document placeholder, which I'll show you in a second. If I wanted to add a new field, I'll go ahead and hit add field. I can choose any one of these field types: single line text, multi-line text, checkbox, date, number, currency, and dropdown. For this example, I'm just going to go ahead and select single line text and type in a field that I'm looking to collect, which I'll just put in example field. Now I'm going to go ahead and create the field. Once I've done that, if I go back into one of my properties and I hit refresh, head back to details section, and now I see example fields showing up. Whatever I fill in here will stay with this specific property record. Now, if I wanted to add a new section, all I need to do is head to the bottom here and add a new section, which then would also correspond to this page here, and you'll see a brand new section on this page as well that will appear on every property record. Now, as mentioned earlier, whatever I fill out in these fields, these can also be merged into a document. They're what we call placeholders. So let's head over to our documents. I'll go ahead and hit settings, come into any of our documents. Let's just use this blind offer as an example. And you can see anything in blue are those property fields, and this is the key that we saw under the property field. So for example, maybe I just want to use the property field I just created under details. So that was under the details section, and I'll use example field. Whatever I fill out for this property under example field, when the document is generated, it will dynamically populate this placeholder here with the actual text or content which I filled out in that field. To find all of your placeholders, you'll be able to hit the drop down on the top bar here, hit add placeholders, and you'll always find all of your custom property fields placeholders here for you to use on any documents. And this is how you use the powerful feature of property fields inside of REI Pebble.